Hello, amazing family. Welcome back again to my channel. It's still your favorite girl, UJTV, aka Mommy Ekwa in the building. So today we have another amazing content for you all. So here we're discussing about the Ghana education and how Ghanaians have the interest of Africa at heart. And you all know our father, the father of Pan-Africanism, Kwame Nkrumah, had this notion, have this thoughts, have this ideology that Africans should come together. What Kwame Nkrumah was preaching then was for one Africa because he has the interest of Africa at heart. So I would gladly say Ghana as a country is one country that has the interest of all African countries because the father of Pan-Africanism is from there. And that step continues, not just, it didn't stop at Kwame Nkrumah, it continues to all other leaders in Ghana. So I'll be sharing a particular video with you all to watch this video and see what the students of Ghana did back in those days and how they also have the interest of Africa. And not just Ghana, they're not self-centered. They have the interest of all other African countries in their mind. Let's watch this video together.
Would it be unfair to ask each of you what your own prejudices are? How about you, Nabi?
Actually, I'm prejudiced against the Italians and I have been prejudiced against the Mohammedans. Since I arrived here, I have developed some new prejudices and I never felt that I was a Negro till I came to this country.
Why?
Because my tutor in the monastery told me that I was not a Negro, but I was a sunburned Hebrew.
You mentioned that you have prejudices against Mohammedans. I am a Mohammedan, and I have prejudices against Christians too in southern Nigeria.
You said you have prejudices against Christians in southern Nigeria. Is that particularly because they are Christians? I'm a Christian myself, but I have no prejudice against Mohammedans. I rather prejudice against whites.
But why have you got prejudice against the whites in the Gold Coast?
I think it's a sort of this kind. At first, I was not prejudiced against whites anyway. I was prejudiced against fellow Africans because I had some opportunities which some of the Africans didn't get. I was brought up in a city. I lived the Western way, I dressed the Western style, and I did everything Western. And so I was looking down upon fellow Africans who live in the villages, in the rural areas. As I developed, I started getting some political ideas. Especially, I'm very much interested in the problem in South Africa. We hear quite often about how the blacks are treated there, how everything goes on there. And for instance, everybody knows that we get good friendship and peace in the world through games like the Olympic Games and those kinds of games. But everybody knows that the team from the Union of South Africa has not got a single African, which means the people in South Africa think of themselves as superior beings. And this thing gives me more ideas just to be prejudiced and discriminate against the whites. And so I'd like you to explain to me some of the policies of the apartheid system and the basic idea to the logical conclusion. They've developed that country through the Africans working. I know that the whites in South Africa went down there because of wealth. It was through the gold rush and all those things that happened that, we got white men in South Africa. And so they went down there purposely to use the Africans as tools for their own benefits. Isn't that?
When the white men went down there, they never...
I know these people would like to get these sociological ideas just to get around the question. So far as I know, the people in South Africa are a nomadic tribe by career or by profession. They are herdsmen who move with their cattle all around the belt. Nowadays, even in the olden days. Okay. It might happen that they were living down south, but because of their profession, they happened to live up north. Because in those days, there were warring tribes which were waging wars against each other. And so you cannot say that the land is yours. Everybody knows that Africa is for Africans. And when we think of Africans, we think of blacks. That's how I know.
So when we talk about education in Ghana, we all know how the educational system in Ghana is and how stable and how, strong it is from the foundation. And the government of Ghana have the interest of the people of Ghana at heart. That is the reason why they're making the educational system so strong. And you could see, it didn't just start now, it started way back. Because we could see the students in one of the secondary schools in Ghana having the friends and other countries. They having this debate, and when you hear this Ghanaian student speak, you would know that he is well inclined. When a Ghanaian person is well educated, you would know from how they speak, from how they behave, from how they act, And one thing about the people of Ghana is that they love education. Even the most remote village, like the poorest of the poor person in Ghana, wants their children to attain a greater level, wants the children to be well educated. And that is the reason why the government of Ghana have made it so affordable for students to go to school. And I've been making videos about different schools way back, the secondary schools, the universities. I've been making videos about it, and you could see from those videos. If you've not seen the videos, I'll be dropping the link up here, or you go check out my channel, you'll see all the videos there. He has been making sure that the schools, the secondary school level, the secondary schools in Ghana are conducive, and they have well-learned teachers that are teaching them. As I said earlier on, even the poorest of the poor people in Ghana could afford to go to school because the educational system in Ghana is free. You don't need to pay money. The government, it is government school, but when you see these government schools, you'll be shocked you'll be shocked that is this actually a government school or a private school? Because how they built these schools is something I can't explain. Meaning they have emotions, they have human sympathy. That is the Minister of Education who has a school in the UK, and he came down here to bring in that same system into the schools here in Ghana. I've talked about the STEM education. The STEM education have been implemented on all schools. I've been implemented in schools, in like government schools, not private schools, mind you, not private schools. There are some countries you go to, when you see their government schools, you will shake your head. I've made videos about that in my channel. I've made videos. Go and check out my channel. You see, I've compared the University of Ghana to that of Nigeria. And when you see the state of the University of Nigeria, you would weep. That is the reason why I'm telling you that the government of Ghana the Minister of Education knows how important education is, and it decided to bring up the STEM system of education to all schools in Ghana, and it is free of charge. You don't need to pay money, and most of the schools are boarding schools. For those that will be asking, is the environment conducive? If you go to other schools, the classrooms are well equipped. They have computers in the classrooms. They are taught technologically. They have technology, as in they are taught in a very advanced way. Then when the students finish from the secondary school to go to the university, it wouldn't be so difficult. Even most of the students, once they are done from the secondary school, they can be independent and have their own business because they have been taught in these schools how to be independent, how to fetch money for yourself technologically. That is how the country Ghana has advanced. The educational system in Ghana have advanced to this point that even all African countries are, boarding plane to come here to school in Ghana. If you should go to Knox University, there is Kwame Nkrumah University, see a lot of foreigners there. They are there enjoying the benefits of what Ghanaians are also enjoying the benefits of the government. And if you should go to these universities and make videos about it, they have international hostels. They have international students there, and their hostels are well equipped. They are there without having to be bothered that they are not being taught properly or they are not enjoying conducive environments. If the school is not conducive, how do you expect the students to learn? If a school is not well conducive, maybe you are in your classroom, you're perceiving the odors from the toilets, or you're perceiving some different kind of odor, you wouldn't concentrate. No, but the university system in Ghana and secondary school level is just conducive, and they have qualified teachers and lecturers. They have qualified teachers and lecturers. Even in the secondary school, I heard that the teachers have master's degree. They have master's degree, and some of them have PhD. To tell you that education in Ghana didn't just start now, it started way back. From the video I just shared, you could see, and when they speak for all Africans, they speak intellectually, they speak intelligently. When people come out and say, oh, Ghana is ordinary, there is nothing in this country, small country of yesterday, they are looking down on this country because of the small size. No doubt that Ghana is small, but what they have in that country, is way more than the countries that have a larger populations. So no one should come out here and compare education in Ghana to that of any African countries, because Ghana education is beating other African countries hands down. I don't know what you guys have to say about this video. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please turn the post notification to be notified whenever I post amazing content. See you guys in my next video. Bye.